Good evening, Professor and my classmates. This is my presentation for assignment number 4. Again, Heineken is my company. So let's begin. So we talked about managing relationships throughout this chapter. So managing relationships. An unprofitable customer is someone who consumes more resources than they pay for. They divert attention from a company's profitable customer and create tension between the sales team. Companies can transform unprofitable customers into profitable ones by managing customer relationships. So, in a sense, they persuade them to use a greater scope of the products and services and establish minimum order sizes. Relationships are key in any organization. Pricing waterfalls. Pricing waterfall charts list the multiple revenue leaks from the list price caused by special allowances and discounts granted for the customer. Before giving a customer a price increase, the company should examine the many ways it had already reduced the effective price the customer actually pays before moving forward. So an example of a pricing waterfall is colleges like universities, let's say Florida National University. They will produce a waterfall chart to see the student drops. How many started a program, so how many students enrolled in a business administration program, and how many dropped out in the freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, or senior year, so years 1, 2, 3, or 4. And that measures how good their retention policy is, and with the work of that, they can increase their percentage of retaining their students from freshman year to graduation, and the graduation rate will be much higher. Measuring customer performance with non-financial metrics. So focusing on only financial metrics may cause a company to take actions that could risk the company's long-term relationship with a customer. So again, it's not all about money. As much as money is important, you want to keep good relationships with everyone. So measure through the relationship, maximize customer satisfaction and customer loyalty. So most companies attempt to measure customer satisfaction by using these surveys. So a typical survey questions address the product quality, the ease of ordering, responsiveness of company personnel, and customer complaint. So you'll probably get asked, did you like this product? Let's say for Heineken, their beer, did you enjoy the product? Did you get it off the shelf okay? And was the person that served you adequate enough to your needs? Were they polite and on time and fulfilled all your requests? So customer loyalty. Loyal customers are valuable for several reasons. There's a greater likelihood that they'll repurchase something. So if they've already bought a car, there's a greater likelihood that they'll come back and buy another car once they're done with that one. They persuade others to become new customers. So if Steve buys a car from me as a dealer, and then he has a friend named James, he'll talk to James and say, this is a great car, I really like it, and then chances are James will come and buy that same car and then become a new customer. Loyal customers are less likely to defect for price discounts from competitors because they know what they're getting. It's worked for them before, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They'll be willing to pay a price premium to retain a relationship with a key supplier. That just comes down to trust and knowing one another. It's an understanding. They're willing to work with the supplier to improve performance and develop new products, which means they're giving feedback of what they like and what they don't like and ideas that they have moving forward for the company. Another way is the Net Promoter Score. So what is a Net Promoter Score? A Net Promoter Score is a customer loyalty metric that measures customers' willingness to not only return for another purchase or service, but also make a recommendation to their family, friends, or colleagues. It's a powerful and effective technique which can greatly increase the company's revenue if used properly. The main disadvantages in the Net Promoter Score are a close correlation with a company's growth and easy collection, interpretation, and communication of data. So Heineken scored a Net Promoter Score of 34. So is that considered to be good? The answer is yes, it is. A Net Promoter Score is a number from -100 to 100. So scores higher than 0 are typically considered to be good, and scores above 50 are considered to be excellent. The industry average for consumer brands such as Heineken is 30. So as you can see on this graph, I know the video is not the greatest quality, but you can see the highlighted blue line halfway across the screen is Heineken, and you got competitors such as IKEA, RBC, Nike, FedEx, Verizon, Chanel, Coach, Colgate, Ford, all behind where Heineken is. So on this chart, Heineken is lagging behind UPS, BMW, Apple, and Sony. This one might be a bit easier for you to see. So consumer brands or companies with similar net promoter score. We have Walmart, Johnny Walker, Gillette, Walgreens, Jack Daniels, Coca-Cola, and Colgate. And on the side here, let's see, we have Danone with a score of 31, Kleenex with 31, Heinz with 31, Walmart with a 37, Pampers with a 37, Johnny Walker with a 38, Budweiser with a 29. That's a competitor for Heineken. Gillette with 28, and Kellogg with 27. So again, you might not be able to see this chart all that well because of the colors, and that's my fault. That's my apologies. But other companies with a net promoter score similar to Heineken, again, Ralph Lauren's another one, T-Mobile, Best Buy, Nokia, Nike, so Kia's another one. And here we go across some industries here. So you've got Hargraves Lansdowne, which is a financial service, brokerage, and investments industry. They got a 34. Telecom Italia, telecommunications, a 34. Obviously Heineken, consumer, 34. Cricket, a mobile phone telecommunications brand, 34. Ralph Lauren, a consumer brand, fashion outlet, 33. Toyota, consumer brand, car manufacturer, 33. Boost Mobile, telecommunications, 33. So Heineken's doing pretty well for itself, you could say. So thank you for watching the presentation. Hope you enjoyed it.